Now with third tone, we're going to spend a little bit of extra time on because this is one that, even though it's not actually the toughest tone by any means, especially in combination with other tones, it's just people are taught wrong. It's just taught badly, and people have a lot of bad habits with this one. Third tone is actually the lowest point in your vocal range, but as you can see from this diagram here, there's two types of third tone. The one with the big thick arrow that goes down then up, this is the one that's taught most commonly as the third tone. But actually, it's only used like this. I don't know exactly the exact frequency, but I would guess somewhere in the region of 0.5% of the time, maybe even less. Now, the dotted line, the little dotted arrow that you see at the bottom, that is what we would call the most common third tone, the real third tone, if you like. Let me just give you a demonstration of these two. So the one that's taught most commonly, the big down-up one, would sound something like this. Ma, ma, down, then up. Ma, slightly down, and then way up. So that is the word for horse in Chinese, but let me just show you how this would be pronounced most commonly in real life. Ma, ma, ma. Really low, really short, and kind of croaky. That's why we call this one the zombie tone. So I want you to think of third tone not as a down-up tone, but as a zombie tone. So how are you supposed to know when to pronounce it which way? The full third tone or the sort of zombie tone? Well, you only pronounce it in that full down-up way when it's a single isolated syllable. So if you're just walking around saying horse, horse for some reason, like a crazy person, then maybe you could say ma. But if you're using it in conjunction with any other tone, which has got what's going to be the case most of the time, it's going to be just purely that ma, ma, ma. So enough about the theory. Let's look at this tone in just a little bit in a real Chinese context. That's a much better way to practice.